Joining me right now to help us parse out what's going on with this Gitmo mess is a very good friend. Congressman Pete Hoekstra is from Michigan. He is the ranking Republican on the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence. He is also a senior member of the House Committee on Education and Labor, and he's running for governor of Michigan sometime soon. Congressman, thanks for joining us.
Hey, Jed, great to be with you. Thank you.
Hey, great to have you. Look, we just talked to Cully Stimson about this story that I broke a couple of days ago. Apparently, and you know, you may have not heard all of this yet, but apparently the Obama administration is giving you guys some smiley face reports on the possible transfer of some of the Gitmo inmates. And on the other hand, my sources tell me that they're going and giving very different reports in the habeas corpus proceedings in the U.S. District Court. They're saying in there that these guys are really no kidding dangerous and shouldn't be moved or released or anything. So, you know, you're a member of the HPSC, you're ranking Republican there. How do you fix this? I mean, how do you get to the bottom of this?
Well, what you do is you ask for the declassification of this information. Based on the conversation that you and I had earlier this week, I can't get into great detail, but we're going in and we're asking for both sets of documents, the information that the State Department is providing and the stuff that may have been done by the Justice Department or by the Defense Department in these habeas cases. And we'll put them side by side and see whether there's a consistent U.S. government position or whether there is, there's a conflict here. So we're, You gave us some information. We're working on it, and when I have a chance to get back in Washington next week, I'm going to go through it. And, then I think we got to have the American people be able to see what's going on here.
So to be continued. This is a very important story.
Absolutely.
All right, Congressman, that's great. Let me switch subjects on you, and I don't mean to put you on the spot here, but we've got some stuff coming out of the Department of Education today that is just bizarre. I mean, I've been playing the Soviet anthem sung by the Red Army Chorus as a background for some of this. Now, I know you've been around the state. You're still going around the state all through the state of Michigan in the August recess. You've been learning a lot from people. I know you know about this stuff, but I am looking at something. Let me just ask you to react to a couple of these things. This is stuff that I printed out this morning. We're talking to Congressman Pete Hoekstra of Michigan. We're talking about this stuff printed off the Department of Education website this morning about President Obama's address to students next week, September 8th, noon. And they're telling teachers to get the students involved and saying things like, this is for K through 6. These are little kids. Students might think about the following. What specific job is he asking me to do? Is he asking anything of anyone else? Teachers, principals, parents, the American people? End quote. I mean, maybe I'm making too much out of this, Congressman.
No, you're not. But you're missing the good stuff, Jed. I've got the letter. I've got the stuff right in front of me.
Oh, well, go for it.
This is K through 6 kids.
Yeah.
Write letters to themselves about how they can achieve their short-term and long-term education goals. These would be collected, redistributed at an appropriate later date by the teacher to make students accountable. Participate in school-wide incentive programs or contests for students. But what I really like is, grades 7 through 12.
Yeah.
Short readings, notable quotes, whatever.
I hear
Cut
you.
out.
No.
It's been a long week.
I know.
And posted in large print on board from President Obama's speeches about education.
Oh, yeah. This is not...
Brainstorm or concept on the web. How will he inspire us?
Oh.
What other historic moments do you remember when the president spoke to the nation?
I mean, I'm laughing.
Quotations that
opposed to crying.
That either propose a specific challenge to them or inspire them in some meaningful way. Students could discuss this. Students could do this individually or in pairs or groups. It's like, come on. I mean, this is really this is what you worry about. I voted against No Child Left Behind, but this bypasses school boards, it bypasses parents, it bypasses teachers. It's like, come on, Someone said, this is a better CR word than the one that I was using. This is really creepy.
Well, I mean, this.
Okay?
I mean, what I'm saying, this is not No Child Left Behind. This is No Comrade Left Behind. I mean, this is perfectly Stalinist. I mean, they're taking this stuff, they're going into the schools, they're basically turning children into political activists by virtue of piping Obama in and then drilling them on this stuff. I mean, I get this. I love this stuff. After the speech, and this is like page 2 of the K through 6. This is like for a fourth grader. Are we able to do what President Obama is asking of us? Well, maybe we shouldn't do what President Obama is asking for us.
Yeah.
Am I missing something here? Or number one, this is precedent setting. Number two, this is so invasive of the child's education to be forcing them to think in political terms.
Yeah, this is over the top. And, they'll come back and say, oh, here you guys go again. This is just an innocent way of us trying to help kids learn and achieve their goals. And it's kind of like, no, we don't need to build our K through 12 education system around President Obama because graph student progress toward their goals, create artistic projects. This is a whole Obama curriculum.
Yeah, I mean it's an Obama curriculum. You're precisely right. We're talking to Congressman Pete Hoekstra of Michigan. And the thing that I am really most convinced by is not just the stuff that we wrote, but the stuff that they changed. Yesterday they had this stuff up on the DOE website, and part of it, original language, said, quote, write letters to yourselves about what you can do to help the president. This would be collected and redistributed. I mean, this is a blatant political indoctrination program. I can't understand how the parents of America would put up with this.
Yeah, it is. It's very interesting, what this goes. And the more you go through it, it is. This is not what we need a Department of Education for.
Well,
I think I still have lots of questions about why we have one for K through 12 education in the first place.
There you go.
I came out of the class of 93, 94, and sometimes felt like an honored member of the class of 94 and saying, what do we need a Department of Education for K through 12 education? This is a parental responsibility, and this is why parents are so concerned about their education, because this, what they're finding is that the beliefs that they try to instill with their kids at home may be under attack when they send their kids to school. And we've lost local control of our schools. We've got to get back and restore that.
Well, I think you're absolutely right. Now, last question before I let you go. You've been going around the state all through the August recess. It seems to me that we're hearing a lot from the liberal media about how in these town hall meetings, people have expressed the fact that they're afraid. Is that the temperature that you've been seeing? Are people afraid, or are they just frustrated and distrustful with government, or some third permutation?
Well, I think in Michigan, I'll tell you, I do hear the term fear, but I hear it's about their economic future. We've led the country now in unemployment for 3 years, so they're fearful of where the economy is heading. I don't think, what I see in the town halls, and I've done 3 in my district. I've done 3 other ones around the state. I've probably talked to over 4,000 people. What I see is people very respectfully disagreeing with government takeover of health care. They've seen a president that has taken over the financial institutions. They've taken over our car companies. They've done a lot of different things, and they're saying, no, you're not going to take over my health care. I want responsibility for my health care. I don't like how you manage the banks. I don't like how you did the bailouts. I don't like what you did with car dealers and just put a bunch of them out of business. If you did it to them, I don't trust what you're going to do to me and my health care. This is personal, and they not only want to make sure they keep control of their own personal health care, they're also wanting government rolled back in all of these other areas. And in that way, I see some anger and frustration, because they believe that America is about individual freedom, and that's not what they're seeing coming out of this administration. They see a great erosion of personal freedom when they look at what this administration is doing.
Congressman Pete Hoekstra joining us from Michigan. Congressman, thanks for dialing in. We love that stuff, and we're going to be holding you to it. We're going to look for more action on the Gitmo inmates. Jed Babin for Fred Thompson.